TipTut.
Hello everybody and welcome back to TipTut. This video is a very special occasion. It is the 100th video that I've uploaded to the channel, and to celebrate that fact, here is 100 tips in a single tut. Enjoy. Number 1. You need to kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overdo your work. Number 2. Remember your colour palettes. A strong primary colour with delicate use of secondary and accent colours works just fine. Number 3. If something doesn't work, it isn't time wasted. Learn why it doesn't work and remember it for next time. Number 4. Good typography and good font selection is just as important as design. Don't undervalue it. Number 5. Take breathers. If you've hit a wall, stop, work on something else, take a walk and come back to it. Trust me, it works. Number 6. Taking inspiration is commendable, copying is not. Trust me, your ideas are much better anyway. Number 7. Let your work breathe. Space is as important as content. Number 8. That being said, minimalist does not mean empty, and it definitely doesn't mean easy. Number 9. Everything in your design should have meaning. If it doesn't, take it out. Number 10. Remember, there is always more to learn. Number 11. White space is nice. It also doesn't necessarily have to be white. Number 12. Consistency is king, especially on multi-element designs like brochures and websites. Number 13. Research first, plan second, design third. Number 14. Play. Have fun. It's work, sure, but it's also play. Number 15. Rest is as important as work, and don't forget it. I always do, and I always regret it. Number 16. Take care of your loved ones. You've been at the computer for far too long, and they've been terribly patient. Number 17. Remember hierarchy. The most visually dominant part of your design should be the most important part of the message. Number 18. Make sure you keep up with current trends, if only so you can ignore them. Number 19. Read books, preferably ones on design, but if not, here are some you should read anyway. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, Orcs by Stan Nichols, The Dark Tower by Stephen King, and literally any book that Terry Pratchett has ever written or wrote. Rest in peace. Number 20. Sketch it, then move to the computer. Number 21. If there are brand guidelines, stick to them, even if they're terrible. Number 22. Remember your composition. Messy margins lead to messy designs. Number 23. Remember that just because someone else has skill, that doesn't negate yours. Number 24. Be complementary. Red and green, blue and orange, purple and yellow. Number 25. Screw complementary. Red and purple, blue and yellow, orange and green. Number 26. There are no stupid questions. But if you're asking because you don't want to try for yourself, then put your hand down. Number 27. Stick to around 2 typefaces and no more than 3 per document, generally. Number 28. Learn from feedback, but don't follow it blindly. Number 29. Don't underestimate the power of good imagery. Number 30. When working in RGB, 20 points or so is a good amount to change a shade in a colour for web design. Number 31. Some people aren't going to like your work, and that's fine. Number 32. Boxes are great, but that doesn't mean they always have to be visible. Number 33. Invest in noise-cancelling headphones. Just remember to take them off every once in a while. Number 34. Make your colours pop. Crank up the saturation and crank up interest, within reason. Number 35. Consider where your design will be used and how that will affect your design, especially in print. Number 36. Don't underquote. In time or cost, it will come back to bite you. Number 37. Don't do it. Don't you dare click that free template link. Number 38. Take the last one with a grain of salt. Sometimes it is okay to use a template. Number 39. Done with your flat design project? Great. Throw a texture in there, see what it looks like. Number 40. Not motivated? Tough luck really, you've got work to do. If you're lucky enough to be able to rely on a muse, then you are very, very special. Number 41. When thinking about colour, think about the emotions it portrays. Number 42. Stock photography is great, I'll admit it, but make sure it's relevant, otherwise it's terrible. Number 43. Respect copyrights. It's simply not worth it. Number 44. Organize your assets, keep iterations of work, and always back up. Number 45. Encourage other designers. They'll either become friends or competition, both of which will help you up your game. Number 46. Find that color that you like and start a design with that. Number 47. Save often. Number 48. Save often. Number 49. Look back at some of your old projects. See how far you've come? Well, I promise you, you'll be even further in a shorter amount of time very soon. Number 50. Find a good printer or press, treat them with respect and pay them on time. They're invaluable. Number 51. If you need some text to explain what an icon is or does, then it's not a good icon. Number 52. That thing that you're struggling with in After Effects, there's probably a plugin that will help you with that. Number 53. If you can, and you definitely can, find 5 minutes to meditate. Number 54. It doesn't matter what the software is, master the pen tool. Number 55. Know your audience. Remember who you're making this for and reflect that in the design. Number 56. Learn those tasty keyboard shortcuts. Number 57. It's pronounced GIF, but is it really worth arguing about? Number 58. Don't use Comic Sans. Number 59. Inspiration can come from anywhere. Gig posters, game art, websites, street art, chalkboards outside of a pub. If you see something you like, take a picture of it. Number 60. Try out new skills. Calligraphy, web design, screen printing, whittling. It's okay if you suck at it, just enjoy the learning. Number 61. Where possible, support the industry. Pay for software and plugins that you find useful. Number 62. If possible, use non-destructive techniques, especially in Photoshop. Get in the habit of hiding unwanted artwork, not deleting, because you'll never know, you might change your mind later and need it. Number 63. Patterns are great, just not always. Number 64. Experiment with masking images in different ways and shapes. It's a simple way to add layers to an otherwise bland design. Number 65. Watch out for the mysterious creature known as scope creep. Charge more if the project changes significantly. Number 66. Realize though that scope creep isn't the same as getting annoyed with the project and wanting it to be over. Number 67. Sometimes a white border adds a lot. Number 68. Save off versions of your work. It will allow you to keep track and go back if needed. Number 69. When working without a color palette, check your design on different screens. I promise it will look different on each of them. Number 70. It is a constant battle between file size and quality of image, and one you'll rarely get perfect. Number 71. Pay your taxes on freelance work, but sort out your expenses too. Number 72. Color popping can sometimes actually be quite nice. Number 73. If you're trying to make a presence online, it's a constant process. Unfortunately, you have to market yourself, so try to get used to it. Number 74. That thing that you like, that design, see if you can do it, just for fun. Number 75. Experiment with blending options. Unexpected results are sometimes just what you need. Number 76. For web design, use RGB. For print design, use CMYK or Pantone. Number 77. Install Eyedropper or Colorzilla. Number 78. If you don't use Firefox or Chrome, consider using Firefox or Chrome. One word: extensions. Number 79. Generally, a good rule for leading is 120% of the type size. 12-point type, for example, would have a 14-point leading. Number 80. Take your time with whatever you're doing. More haste, less speed. The results will speak for themselves. Number 81. Don't overreach and deliver on time every time. Number 82. As I'm always being told, exercise is important. If not for your health, then for your creativity. There is a direct, measurable correlation. Number 83. Set up your document properly, including color profile, DPI, and if applicable, bleed and gutters. Number 84. The perfect time to start will never come. The perfect time to start is always now. Number 85. Don't get personal with your designs. You might like it, but are you the target audience? Number 86. People online mostly suck. Don't listen to the trolls and try to extract the good feedback from the dum-dums. Number 87. With most media, readability is paramount. Number 88. 292 Alpha 2 Foxtrot is a damn fine blue-grey for dark UI backgrounds. Number 89. Experiment with all caps. Don't overdo it. I always overdo it. Number 90. If you can afford to say no to a crappy project, then don't be afraid to do so. Number 91. Using a resource isn't cheating. Just make sure you know how to build what you're building without the resource, if only for your own peace of mind. Number 92. Quality over quantity. There's something to be said for being selective of what you create. Number 93. Quantity over quality. That being said, whilst learning and beyond, just keep creating all the time. Number 94. 45 to 75 characters per line is generally accepted as a comfortable length to read online. Number 95. View your work at the size it will be used in. A YouTube thumbnail will rarely be larger in situation than 200 pixels, so no one is going to see all those tiny details that you spent hours putting in. Number 96. Organize your layers, label them consistently, put them in folders. It will save your life later down the line. Number 97. If you're stuck, ask for help, either online or off. These days the world is at your fingertips. Having said that, you better have searched for it yourself before asking someone else. Number 98. Just create it. That idea you've got, go out there and make it. It's really hard not to sound like Nike on this one. Number 99. You will forget some of these. I'm giving advice and I know I've broken these very tips in this very video. That's fine. Nobody is perfect and no design is either. Number 100. Finally, this is some advice that was given to me by a very dear friend. You are more than your art. Its successes and failures do not define you as a person and do not define your worth as a person. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Let's keep this train rolling and I'll see you at 200 videos. Keep tip-tutting. We're not using that.
Remember to subscribe for more tips, tricks, and tutorials. Thanks for watching.